In a busy university in the heart of London, among lectures and late-night study sessions, walked a young man named Daniel, brilliant, curious, but quietly searching for something more. Pan over university campus, students walking, classrooms filled. Zoom in on Daniel, a 22-year-old student, walking alone with headphones, thoughtful expression, quiet city background noise, slight piano theme. He had everything a student might wish for: good grades, a part-time job, and supportive friends. Yet, at night, he lay awake, staring at the ceiling, asking questions no lecture had answered. Why am I here? What happens after death? Daniel lying on his bed, phone screen dim, notifications on social media, but uninterested. He sighs and closes his eyes. Echo of ticking clock. One evening, as the campus library was about to close, Daniel stumbled into a quiet section. Philosophy, religion, world texts. And there, tucked between thick books on Eastern mysticism and world religions, was a copy of the Quran. Library shelf, finger scanning titles. He pulls out a plain English Quran close-up shot of the cover. Soft turning pages, footsteps fading in the distance as the library empties. He opened it randomly and read, Quranic Ayah, Surah Al-Baqarah 2:2. This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. He didn't understand it all, but the words stirred something. This book, it wasn't just claiming truth, it was calling him. Daniel reading with furrowed brow, then a shift to calm. Overlay visuals of ancient Arabic calligraphy glowing slightly. Narration. A few days later, he noticed a fellow classmate, Yusuf, taking a short break to pray in a quiet corner of campus. Intrigued, Daniel approached him after class. Yusuf in a peaceful spot on prayer mat. Daniel hesitantly comes over, curious but respectful. Yusuf smiles warmly. Daniel. Hey, mind if I ask about your prayer? Yusuf. Of course not. Ask anything. Praying peacefully, they began meeting often. Daniel asked about life, death, purpose, God. Yusuf never pressured him. He just answered, honestly.
That night he opened the Quran again. This time he read, Quranic Ayah, Surah Al-Anfal 8:24. O you who believe, respond to Allah and to the Messenger when He calls you to that which gives you life. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu istajibu lillahi wa lirrasul. إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم. And Daniel whispered, I think this is what I've been searching for. Daniel whispering with tears in his eyes. Peaceful glow from the book onto his face. That Friday, Yusuf invited him to visit the local mosque. Nervous but determined, Daniel entered a place he'd never been before, and found peace in the silence between the prayers. Animation direction, mosque interior, shoes removed, quiet whispers, people greeting him kindly. Daniel sitting quietly at the back, listening. Imam giving short khutbah, children in background, call to prayer. After weeks of reflection, questions, and prayer, Daniel asked Yusuf to take him to the Imam. Imam, do you believe in one God and that Muhammad al-Salam is his final messenger? Daniel, smiling, yes, I do. Imam, then repeat after me. With a trembling voice and a heart at peace, Daniel embraced Islam. He repeating the Shahada. Light surrounds him subtly. Yusuf smiles with tears. Life didn't suddenly become perfect, but it became real. For the first time, Daniel prayed not out of habit, but out of love. He fasted not out of obligation, but in gratitude. Daniel praying at home, learning wudu, attending Eid prayer. He wasn't Daniel anymore. He chose the name Abdullah, servant of Allah. Guidance doesn't always come with lightning or loud signs. Sometimes it's a quiet moment, a book in a library, a friend who simply listens. If your heart is searching, know that Allah is near and that He guides whom He wills to the light. Quranic Ayah, Surah An, Nur 24:35. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. Allahu nur as-samawati wal-ardh.